it was a big hit years ago, but it sort of had a novelty production idea behind it. It had snapping fingers, and it had big, like manly singing in the choruses and stuff. And I think a lot of people didn't really, I mean, you'll recognize it and you'll remember it, but you don't realize what a wonderfully written song it is until you kind of strip it down. And that's what this is. It's just a real stripped down version of an old Jimmy Dean song. Every morning at the mine you could see Mariah. He stood 6'6" and he weighed 245. Kind of broad at the shoulders and narrow at the hips. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. And nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and he stayed all alone. He didn't say much, kind of quiet and shy, and if you spoke at all, you just said hi to Big John. Now somebody said he came from down in New Orleans, where he got in a fight over this Cajun queen, and a crashing blow from his huge right hand sent some Louisiana feller to the promised land. Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. That day at the bottom of the mine, when the timber cracked and men started crying and miners were praying and hearts beat fast, and everybody thought they had breathed their last except John. Through the dust and the smoke of this man-made hell walked a giant of a man all the miners knew well. He grabbed a sagging timber and gave out with a groan, and like a giant oak tree he stood there alone. Big John. Big John. Big John. Big Bad John. And with all of his strength he gave a mighty shove, and a miner yelled out, "Hell, there's a light up above!" And 20 men scrambled from a would-be grave, and now there's only one left down there to save. Big John. So with jacks and timbers they started back down, and then came that rumble way down in the ground, and the smoke and gas belched out of that mine, and everybody knew it was the end of the line for Big John. Big John. Big John. Big Bad John. Well, they never reopened that worthless pit. They just put a marble stand out in front of it, and these few words are written on that stand: at the bottom of this mine lies a hell of a man, Big John. Big John, Big John, Big Bad John. Big John, oh Big John, Big Bad John.